Actually, thank you very much for being here with us today, Michal. So let's start. We will first start with a short presentation of what Hosthub is and give you a short overview of how it works and what are its main features. And then I will pass the stage to Michal to give us a presentation for the Lula Cleaning app, give us some more details on how this application works, and maybe some insights for the general operations aspect. So Hosthub is a tool that helps you streamline your vacation rental management business. It's mainly a company based in Greece, actually officially based in the United States, but the whole team works, most of the team is based in Greece, Athens. Right now, our team is around 25, 26 people right now, and we're getting larger as we proceed. Hosthub now is a software as a service product, and we are present in almost 86 countries right now worldwide. We have many rentals in the United States and also in all English-speaking countries like Canada, like UK, Australia, etc. And also we're very strong in Europe and in Greece, of course, since we are located here in Athens. But as you can see, we have presence around the world. Also, we have many rentals here in Greece. We are getting stronger and stronger here in Greece every day. We create many features. So for customers, for hosts that are coming in Greece, I think we are their main, let's say, point of reference right now in order to grow their business, their short-term rental business in Greece. So what is Hosthub? Mainly, Hosthub has four main features. Actually, we are a channel manager. We are managing all the OTAs or the booking channels, the main booking channels directly, and much more using calendars. I will explain maybe later. We are also a PMS. Hosthub is a channel manager and the PMS bundled in the same product. And this PMS provide features like a unified inbox so that you can have all your channel communications in one place with Airbnb and booking channels for now. More channels will come later. We provide team management features so that you can invite your team in Hosthub, give them specific roles so that you can optimize your operations and make the right people do the right things using our platform. We have features for expense management so that you can record the expenses and compare them with the revenue that you get from your short-term rental business. Have profit and loss reports at the same point without having to create Excels and spreadsheets and all this kind of things. We provide also an extensive set of reports and charts for all the metrics that make sense for a short-term rental business. We support automated messaging over the unified inbox, as I described earlier. And we also have 40+ integrations right now with third-party systems that do all kinds of things related to the short-term rental operations, from smart logs and access control, for task and cleaning management like Lula.Cleaning app, for smart pricing tools, and much more that you can take a look in our marketplace in case you're interested, or you can ask us, of course. Apart from the channel manager and the PMS, we also provide some other products, side products, let's say. We provide a website builder offering where we can build your website for a one-time cost, and we can integrate it with the Hosthub platform. We have a revenue booster like a consulting services so that we can by buying this service, we can provide you some consultancy on which channels are the most optimal for your business and in which channel you should advertise your rentals. And we also provide the booking engine as a separate product. So we have the website, we have a booking engine. You can activate both of them bundled or separately and integrate them with Hosthub. Let me go to the next slide. Now I will show you some screens from the Hosthub platform so that we get an idea of the features and the user interface and the functionality of the product overall. So this is the first screen. Actually, is our dashboard or our homepage. This is the first screen that you see when you log into the application, and mainly a screen which you can use to do most of the day-to-day operations. So by seeing this dashboard, you can have a very quick look on some very important statistics. Like how many nights have been booked, what is the payout, what are the payouts or the revenue that you have for a specific period, actually for this month, for the past month. An overview of the expenses and the profit of loss. You can also see some trends that you have for your bookings, and also you have a very easy to use overview of your bookings so that you can make all the decisions on all the operation actions that you need to do in your day-to-day business, because you see a list of bookings and you can filter them by the time of check-in, what is checking in yesterday, what is checking, which bookings are checking in tomorrow or in 2 days. The same for checking out. So using this screen, you can just have an overview and do whatever you want to do in order to communicate with your guests, to send them instructions, check the notes of and the tasks that needs to be done, and all this kind of things. So this is the dashboard. The next screen is let's say the setup screen. It's the screen that we use in order to set your rentals, configure your rentals in Hosthub, and then once we have your rentals configured, we can create channels and link the rentals with your listings. Rental is a general description of your house, let's say, or your apartment or your short-term rental, and the listings is the same thing in your channel. So if you have an Airbnb listing or a booking listing, then you can link them all in a single rental in Hosthub and manage everything through Hosthub across the channels. This is the channel management operation. Here you can see another screen of a specific rental where you can set up many things about this rental. You can configure the information that is specific to this rental. Also, you can see the bookings. You can see some statistics for this rental, the channels that this rental is connected to, some relations that the rental may have. More detail if you want to ask in the Q&A so that we can explain. Also, a calendar that is linked to this rental. Here is the channels part. So once we have the rental set up, then we start connecting with the various channels. As you can see, we can connect with Airbnb, with Expedia, with Agoda, with various channels. Okay, we are connected with 5 of them: or Airbnb, Booking, Expedia, WordPress, and VRBO, with direct connections, API connections, so we can sync everything with them, prices and availability. For all the rest, we use iCal syncing right now, so we can only sync availability, not prices or other settings. This is a screen where from you can configure these channels, connect to them, and then link them with the rentals in Hosthub. This is our inbox. Our inbox, as I said before, is a common point of reference for all your communications and all your operations. Here, all the messaging that you exchange through the Airbnb inbox or through a booking inbox, we aggregate them, we fetch them and aggregate them in a single point so that you don't need to use the specific Airbnb or booking application each time to communicate with your guests. You can see all your messages in a single place. You can respond from here. You can see details for the booking that is related for your conversation. You can attach files, and you can make calls or send SMS directly from this page. And also, coming soon, we will start adding some AI features in this inbox so that you can that they can help you respond in a more, let's say, efficient and more using the right wording, using information that you may not have from the top of your head. So we can use AI. We will use AI in the next couple of months based on the data of your rentals. So every time a user is asking you a question, the AI can help you respond to them in the best way possible. Automated messaging, this is based in our unified inbox, so you can set up automated messages. Actually, most of you most probably are familiar with what the automated messaging is. You can set up specific templates that are sent in specific times before the check-in, after the check-in, before checkout, or after the checkout, anytime you want, so that you can provide the right information at the right time for your hosts. Of course, as a channel manager and as a PMS, the calendars, the booking calendars, is the core, let's say, functionality of this system. We have two calendar modes, let's say. One is the single rental calendar, where you can see the full calendar of only one rental and see a more detailed view about it. But the more useful actually is the multi-calendar, where you can see the full calendar of all your rentals, so you can have a full overview of what bookings you have, what needs to be done, what your occupancy is, what corrective actions you need to take, or whatever else you want to do with your business using the multi-calendar. We have many filters on it. You can see a lot of information for the bookings. You can hover over the bookings to see more details. You can see the prices. You can see the minimum length of stay of this multi-calendar and the calendar. So all the required information is here. Expenses. This is a feature that many PMSs and channel managers typically don't have. We selected to include it in our main offering. It's not a full-featured accounting or something tool, but it is designed specifically for simple expense tracking, so that you can have an overall view of your financial progress, of your financial status, let's say. So using our expenses feature, you can record expenses, you can assign them to rentals, you can assign them in time periods so that you can match the revenue with the expense. For example, if you pay an electricity bill today, you can define that this electricity bill affects the previous month, so that this expense will match with the revenue that you had in the previous month, and you will have the correct report of revenue and expenses and profit and loss, as I can show you earlier. So you can also have categories for your expenses that are very, very specific for the short-term rental industry. We chose a set of categories that are mainly for short-term rental managers, and are very, very useful to use. Next one is rate management. So since we're a channel manager, you can set the rates of all your listings in all the API connected channels: Airbnb, VRBO, Booking, WordPress, and Expedia, through a single point. So if you set your price for your rental in Hosthub, the prices for a day or a specific period, or the full year, by setting the price or setting other pricing settings like discounts, like fees, cleaning fees, or any other kind of fee, extra fee per persons, minimum length of stays, and all these kind of things. Then once you set them in Hosthub, they will be synchronized with all those 5 channels. If you have, of course, listings in all those 5 channels, or if you have listings in 2 or 3 of them, then everything will be synced by Hosthub. No need to visit the channels. You can set everything here and will be synced, and prices and settings and availability. As we said, we have an extensive set of reports. We have graphs for book nights, block nights. We record occupancy. We record your average daily rate. We record your RevPAR, all the metrics that are very, very important for your business. In very, very soon, maybe during the summer, we will announce a new set and a redesign of these reports, so that we can make them much more useful. But even now, they include the maximum set, actually the full set of everything that you need to know about your business. And of course, you can filter them by date, by rental, by channel, and see whatever you need to see at any specific time. Integrations, and since this is a joint webinar with one of our partners, this is a marketplace that we have, a partners page where you can see our integrated partners or marketing partners in one place. We have them grouped in categories so that it's easier for you to find out what you need. For example, for cleaning and task management, you can go in the specific category and find it there, Lula Cleaning or other apps that are similar. For transport and transfers, for smart pricing, home automation, all this kind of things. Currently, as we said, we have more than 40 partnerships and integrations, and the number is increasing day by day. So if anyone wants to have a specific integration with a partner that we don't have right now, they can ask us, and we will get in touch with a partner like we did with Michal, and we will find a way to integrate and exchange data and make the whole process easier for you. And this is a screen actually how a specific partner page is displayed. So if you open a specific partner page, you can see details for this partner, integration details, on business details for this partner, some discount details, because there are some promotional offers that our partners providing to our customers, and customers that are coming from Hosthub. So typically, if you go to one of these partners and registers through Hosthub, you will take most probably a better price or an extended trial period. It depends on the policy of the partner. This page is specific for Lula Cleaning and the partnership that we have here. I have to say that this is a partnership which has also an integration. So we have a technical integration in between. We exchange data so that Lula Cleaning operations can have everything that they need to have in terms of data from Hosthub in order to perform all their workflows and functionality. That's it for me. Just let you know that we have a special offer for all the attendants and everyone that wants to register to Hosthub. This special offer is valid until the end of April, and it includes a 30% discount for the first 3 months of using Hosthub. You can take this discount by using the code webinar Lula30, as you can see when you are registering, and everything will be set up automatically. So that's it from me. Michal, you can take it from here.
Perfect, Christos. It was very good to have a look at your dashboard, at your system, so that we could see how it looks like and how it functions. So now let me switch to Lula Cleaning presentation. So our headline is eliminate chaos and save money. The thing which Hosthub deals with is the part about the guest, about the offer, about the selling the offer to your guests. And we take the other part. After the guests leave, you need to clean and prepare the apartment for the other guests. And usually when you don't have a system, it may look a little bit hectic, and I'll share with you how the whole process can be improved. And please stay until the end, because there are as well bonuses waiting for you. And very important question, for whom? Who can use Lula Cleaning? So if you start with your business, even if you have 1-2 apartments, you can already use Lula Cleaning, and then you will forget about the cleaning assignments, because your cleaners would automatically know where and what to clean. Of course, this is for individual hosts who have few apartments. As well, this is for property managers at bigger companies who have 10 and more properties, and as well for the cleaning companies who specialize in short-term rental, but not only. You will find among our customers the before mentioned property managers, either smaller, like 5-10 apartments, or running 50-100, and you have as well cleaning companies who work for 5-10 their customers, and altogether they have a few hundred apartments in the system managing. A little bit about our story, how Lula Cleaning started. So I lived abroad, I lived in Spain and had my properties, I managed my properties abroad, and it was a little bit of difficult, and it made me tiresome to call each afternoon my cleaning team and tell them you need to clean that and that apartment on that street at this hour, etc. And I love to optimize things. That's how Lula Cleaning started. First, with iCals, but it was already enough for my cleaning team to know where the departures are and when they should go to the apartment and clean it. Later, my cleaning company approached me and they asked me, Michal, can we connect our other customers to the system? And I said, yes, come on, you can do it. And that's how the system starts building, starts scaling, and we were adding more and more modules, which you see soon on the presentation. Among the main benefits, just for a start, are of course time savings, because you don't have to copy paste information. You just save like half an hour daily, which sums up even to 30 or even more hours a month. This is quality assurance. We have checklists, you can upload as well pictures, and there is higher team accountability, because when a person knows they are tracked and they need to track how they cleaned the apartment, the responsibility rises. They don't want to cheat. And there is fast and easy team communication, because you can just click and the other managers can receive the notification. And all of this sums up actually to reduce operational costs. And finally, you don't have to, run after cleaners, tell them when and where to do the cleanings. You can focus on growing and scaling your business. Sorry, I jumped. And essential information. These are important things. Lula Cleaning works in any place of the world. Why? Because we are not a marketplace, and it means that we don't do the cleanings by ourselves, nor we do hire cleaners in different places of the world. We are a tool which helps you organize all these processes. So I bet if you are a bigger property manager, you already have your either cleaners or cleaning company servicing you, and we come there with the tool which helps you organize everything. And another important thing is that actually you won't find us in Google Play or in App Store, because we are installable from the browser. So first you start with Chrome on Android or iPhone on or Safari on iPhone, and later you just install our application. And the other important thing is that Lula is highly flexible and customizable. I mean here that either you can cooperate with your own cleaning team, or maybe you can cooperate with your external cleaning companies. And in terms of easiness of connection, Christos already showed us a marketplace section on the Hosthub. So then you just need to generate new API key for Lula Cleaning, and later you just need to copy paste it in our system, and that's all. The properties will get synced instantaneously, as well the bookings. And here is one important thing, because sometimes our customers are afraid that we will see the prices, we will see some other stuff, or maybe their cleaners will see the prices. No, we focus on the dates, number of guests, and hours. Actually, this is everything which we need, and we don't need any secret information. This presentation is based on your frustrations, on the problems which you have daily with the operations, and a solution which Lula provides. So now my question to you is, what is your biggest frustration, about cleaning and maintenance operations. So either you can write it in the chat or you can just answer to yourself. And here we gathered the frustrations which we constantly hear from our customers. So this is multiple systems. Some people try to copy paste the information to WhatsApp, to Messenger. I bet WhatsApp or Messenger is your now a main tool for having the job assignments. Some people I know, they even copy the bookings to Google Calendar, but this is not efficient. Some people try to use to-do applications like Asana and Trello, but it's still just copy-pasting. They don't know your dates of arrivals and departures. And we together are synchronized, are integrated, and we know exactly when your guests are coming and when your guests are leaving. So this is a problem already mentioned, copy pasting information. You don't have to do it anymore. We have the synchronization of calendars, so you will eliminate copying and pasting of information. There will be no situation about forgotten properties. And here is the question. Normally, now, how much time do you spend to organize the whole cleaning? From our customers, we hear that it can take even more than 1 hour daily to organize everything. Of course, it depends on your scale, if you have 5, 50, or 200 properties. Here is a view of our calendar, and I call our calendar that this is calendar on steroids. Hosthub focuses with the calendar or arrivals and departures, and we include in our calendar more information which is specific to cleanings. So you can see that here are some tags, labels for the checklist. You see how many people are coming, how many nights, what hours of the departure, and here's the information about the cleaning. So you can, even from the calendar view, you can even assign the cleaner to the cleanings. And this green label means that there is arrival, gray means that there is a stay, and this means that there is a departure, or maybe this is a departure combined with the cleaning, and it can be just the departure and just the cleaning here. Assigning tasks. So even when you know where to clean the apartments, you still need somehow to tell your cleaner that he is in charge of this cleaning. So it's done here with our application just with one click. You choose who is going to be in charge of this cleaning, and later you as a manager have an overview of how many cleanings this person has. So for example, you can see that Alex has 2 cleanings already assigned for this day. So like here we can see the cleanings, the bookings property by property, and here we already see the assignments person by person. Here you can have a look as well at the checklists. Here you have access to the pictures uploaded by the cleaners. And this is the flexibility which I mentioned, because you can as well assign like the whole property or the whole several properties to one cleaning company, and maybe some other properties would be handled by another cleaning company. And this is very useful because then you forget about these micromanagement, about these job assignments. It will be their job to assign the cleanings to their employees, and you will just see that the cleaning has been done, or you can check the pictures. Another big problem, another big frustration is monitoring of repairs. Some damages do happen to our apartments, and it's good to first know the same day exactly, because then you can connect the damage to your guest. And later the damage, if it is taken care of immediately, it doesn't grow into a bigger problem. So we have a feature of monitoring of damages. The cleaners as well as managers can upload pictures, but as well they can upload even a video file to show exactly what has been broken. The damages can be shared, either it can be assigned to your handyman, to a guy who will take care about the repairing, or it can be clicked the individual link to the damage, and you can share it to a specialist. Maybe you need an electrician, so you can share it outside of your company, and they won't see, again, any important information, like how to get to the apartment. They just see the problem, and they can tell you that it will cost that and that amount of money. Forgetting about the details. So it often happens that you have some specifics about the apartments. For example, maybe there is a garage, and maybe guests tend to take the remote control from the garage with them. Maybe you have a special shower. Maybe you need to check Wi-Fi. Maybe you have a terrace or balcony, and cleaners forget to throw away the cigarette stubs. And as well, quality control can be kept by pictures. You as a property manager can upload pictures to show the pictures of reference to show how the property should be prepared. I can see, Jelika, you would like to ask a question, so please write it in a chat. And you as a property manager can as well add pictures, like periodic pictures. Maybe you would like to have an inspection every month, so you can upload your pictures and have a history of how the apartments changed. And of course, you have access to pictures uploaded by your cleaners, and before or after cleaning. So it's good for you. I don't know, Jelika, can you see the chat? Because you should see the chat and type the question over there. Just check if you can type the question. And here is quality control with the checklist. I already mentioned that there are checklists, and this is very simple. The cleaners just need to click whether it was okay, or maybe there is some problem with a task. Keeping settlements. This is very important, because you know when your guest's departure, you know who is going to be in charge of the cleaning, but still it would be good at the end of the month that you know how much money to pay to your employee or to your external cleaning company. So we have a we have a system for settlements for the rates, and later you can download the reports. And we have three kinds of reports for cleanings. The reports are already grouped by the operator or by the cleaning person. So you know that in this month, this person has cleaned that amount of properties, and you need to pay them this amount of money. And there is as well a report without any grouping. So you have everything one by one displayed in an Excel file. And as well, there is a report for damages. We have as well several features which are not visible at the first view. Namely, we have stay prolongation. Sometimes it happens that the customer stays with you for 1 week and they want to prolong it for 1 or 2 days. And sometimes they don't call you, but they do like independent booking, for example, at booking.com. And we are unaware that this is the same person. So we have a system of detecting that actually this is the same person, and we put a yellow flag in our system so that you know this is prolongation and you don't have to send your cleaner to the apartment. Yes. And another important thing is that if you have many apartments and you have a lot of cleanings on the same day, after a long weekend or maybe New Year's Eve, so you are not able to clean all the apartments on the 1st of January. So we have a feature of shifting postponing and cleaning date. You can just select another day, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and the cleaning will be postponed. And you can see it in the calendar. This pink, light pink, it means that there is just a departure, and here it means that the cleaning has been shifted. It has the just the cleaning icon, and for example, this is normal, so the cleaning takes place the same date as the departure. So you can see it here clearly in the calendar. Language barriers. This is a typical problem because nowadays we live in a very international world, and sometimes we speak one language and our cleaners don't speak very well our language. So that's why Lula Cleaning has support for 20 languages. I mean, the interface here, it includes German, Spanish, English, and as well it includes Greek language and Albanian, which is very characteristic to Greece market. And the good thing as well that it's not only the interface, but as well we have the automatic translation of the messages. So if you leave a message for your cleaner or your cleaner reads a message for you, it will be automatically translated into their language. You can see the original was written in English here, and this is automatically translated into Spanish. As well, we have notifications, which are very important so that you know what's happening in the system, so that you know that the cleaning has been started, that the cleaning has been completed. Maybe there was a damage reported, maybe there was a problem reported from the checklist. So you will get a notification, and you can choose which channel you want to be notified. Either it can be in the application itself, either it can be for the push notification, or maybe if this is something very important, you would like to receive an email as well. And our notifications work in a way that we don't want you to spam you with a lot of notifications. So we just let if you have a cleaning for a week from time, we don't send a notification that it happens a week from now. We send just notifications if it happens today or tomorrow, and you will just see that you have a cleaning the next Monday, for example. And another big problem with our customers say that they mention that their cleaners are not tech savvy, that they don't know very well the telephones, the applications, etc. So we always wanted that the application is as easy as possible for the cleaners as well. So the cleaners, they do not have the whole navigation, a lot of information. They just have their schedule, the tasks, what they need to do. And as I say, they just need to click. They need to click the start button, they need to click OK or not OK button, and later they just need to click stop button. And that's all. From time to time, they need to add a damage or maybe read or write a message. And as well, the cleaners has as well their calendar, but just for specific to their schedule. Yeah, so they don't see other people cleanings, they just see their cleanings. What would be the next step? So I would invite you to set up an account with us. So you can go to this link, Lula, click register. You should see now as well information on the a pop-up on the screen. So you can just go and open the page. I will go on to the next slide. I sent this link as well on the chat, so you can find it over there. And the good thing is that for you as Hosthub customers, you get full first month free, and there is no credit cards. You don't need to give any details about the payments, and you give the full featured Lula Cleaning application, the highest pro version with all the modules included. So you can just go to this link and register. And we will support you if needed, because there are bigger companies who have, I don't know, 50, 100 properties, and sometimes maybe it's difficult to fill all this information, because we have fields for, I don't know, how many towels you should leave, what is the size of the beds, of the linen. So you have all this information in the properties tab, so we can help you with this. Of course, we can prepare a workshop as well for you and for your team. So this would be free of charge for you. And normally the pricing is for Lula.Cleaning, we charge per apartment per month, and the highest, the pro version, this is 6 euros per month. And what are the benefits? In short, I'd like to sum it up of using Lula.Cleaning. Of course, these are time savings for you and your whole team. This is quality assurance, because you can set up checklists and you can check the pictures. This is higher team accountability. This is faster and easier team communication. And altogether, you reduce your operational costs and can focus on growing your business. This is flexible outsourcing of cleanings. I mean, either you can use Lula.Cleaning with your own cleaning team, or with external company, or even external companies, because you can connect several cleaning companies. There are no forgotten cleanings, because systems do not forget about the dates, and they are just synchronized. You get the monitoring of damages. You don't have to use special other kind of software like to-do lists. You have instant notifications. Interface is internationalized. You have 20 languages, and we have automatic translations. You have reports and billings. You have support for companies with apartments across different cities. I didn't mention it before. What it means? It means that you have properties in different cities, like, I don't know, let it be Athens and Christos, what would be another city in Greece, some island, or any other city. So you can group your team, put into groups. That means a team from Athens, manager from Athens, won't see cleaners from an island. So this is very useful, because the cleaners don't mix up. And as we already showed, this is a seamless integration. This is just copy paste of the API key, and the integration is just done. If you have any questions and answers, we'll be glad to ask. Just type them in the chat. If you have any question either regarding Lula or Hosthub, please go ahead and ask.
Okay, let's give some, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. We already have the first question. So, do my housekeeping team have to install the Lula.Cleaning app on their smartphones? Michal, I think you already answered it, but maybe you should give more details about it.
Zuzana, so our application works both in the browser, but as well as an application. And the answer would be that your cleaners don't have to install Lula.Cleaning as an application, because they can just click and see their schedule in the browser. But we totally recommend installing Lula as an application, because only then can you receive the notifications. So it's so much better to use Lula as an application. Additionally, you will just have an icon on a dashboard. It's, the access to the application is so much easier. So you may not use it as an application, but it's totally recommended. Do we have any more questions?
I think Adam
is typing. Adam, we are waiting for your question. Will the presentation? Yes, of course. It's being recorded, and we will share it with you.
And also, we will share both the recording and the presentations if you want to see them in the slides.
Yes, definitely. And actually, I didn't mention one thing because Christos showed a lot of nice screenshots of Hosthub, and we have another demo, like which is more featured. You go into more details. You can click this link and you will see even more how the application looks inside. And we have prepared some exemplary questions which we meet with our customers. So our customers often ask, how long does it take to integrate? So from the technical point of view, you can do the integration in 1 minute, actually. The thing is that you need a little bit more time to add all your cleaners, to add your managers, and later you need some time to set up your properties so that you can give more details to the property address, for example, like maybe you would like to add the floor or this access information. But still, it's not a lot of time to integrate. If you have any other questions, please. Gordon, you raised your hand before. Maybe you have a question now. Okay, so we wait for more questions, and maybe I will answer another one, which we have it here. So some people ask us, does it make sense to use application if you have only few apartments, like 2, 3, or 4? And I say, yes, of course, totally, because even if you have 2 apartments, you completely forget about the job assignments. In Lula, we have a feature that that you can set up automatic assignments, and all the clinics, even if you have 1 cleaning person, all these cleanings would go just to this 1 person. You don't have to call them, you don't have to tell them when. They will just see the calendar, and it's so much easier for you. You save your time. So totally recommend it as well if you have even 2 apartments. And we have customers who indeed have 2 apartments and they don't have to remember about passing this information to their cleaners.
Michal, can I ask something?
Yes, sure.
In the meantime, we have another question. You mentioned that Lula Cleaning can be used by hosts that have their own cleaners, or by hosts that can assign jobs to an external cleaning partner. Okay.
Yes.
Can it be used by cleaning partners directly? I mean, the cleaning partners to take the first step and then bring hosts to Lula Cleaning. How this may work actually?
Yes, of course. It works as well this way. Sometimes we have already cleaning companies who bring new customers to us. Just if they talk to a new customer, they say, okay, but the condition is that we connect through Lula, because we cannot imagine working without Lula. So yeah, it is totally as well possible that it's the cleaning company who starts using Lula, and in some cases they can even connect to their account, like make integration. But we recommend to have it, that the property manager has their own account at Lula and the cleaning company has their own account at Lula, which is better because there is, everything is clear. And the good thing is that the cleaning company, of course, can connect different customers. So if they have 3 customers, they will see everything in one view. So this is as well very, very good feature for them, because they can accept, like a property manager can have 2, for example, cleaning companies. So one cleaning company can as well accept, many property managers, and they see everything in one view. Okay, so if we don't have any more questions, Christos, you would like to add anything?
No, just repeat that both the recording of this webinar and the slide presentations will be available for all our participants, and we will share all the details after this webinar ends. If you need any further questions regarding either Hosthub alone or Lula alone or the integration between them, don't hesitate to contact our support teams directly, and we will provide all the details for both the integration, etc. I think we can sum it up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Michal. I hope I will see you again live. As we
I hope so too.
And we are waiting for you here in Greece, and maybe we should travel also in Poland. And
of course,
just for all our participants to visit Poland. I hear very good things about it. So that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michal.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. It was a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.